My question to Bears fans right now is, will you go out of your way to watch Justin Fields if and when he plays? Because I think it's a given at some point he's going to be playing and starting games for the Steelers. And whenever that happens, whether it's week 3 or week 12 or whatever, will you go out of your way to watch Justin Fields?
One of my first things I know that I'll be doing after games are done and our post-game show is over will be to look and see what the stats were. How did he do? Now, am I going to, like, if the Bears are playing in the noon window and the Steelers are playing in the 3 o'clock window, am I going to make it a whole point to go, if Justin is starting, am I going to make that a huge point? Not really. But I am rooting for him for both he's just a quality Justin Fields human being, and for the Bears factor in it. But the Russell Wilson, who's going to start? It does. I think the logical bet here is that Russ starts the season, and if they go well, then he'll continue to play. But if they don't, at some point, logically, you would think they would pivot to Justin. He'll get to the 51%. The quotes read a little bit more aggressive than watching him actually say, though, that he's going to compete, that he plans to compete. Like, when he said it, he was a little bit more muted, like just watching him say it. It was like, oh, well, of course, I'm here to compete. It wasn't, when you read it, it's like, it kind of feels like I'm here to compete. But when you watch him say it, it's a little bit more muted. I thought it was an interesting little.
Yeah, I don't agree with you on the, when he said, I definitely don't have the mindset of just sitting all year. I thought that was pretty emphatic.
But he said, it was sort of, well, I definitely don't have the mindset of sitting all year. It's more like that. That's like, it wasn't like, I definitely don't think I'm going to sit all year. Like, there was.
Yeah, I guess I don't agree with you.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying that he's not planning, he wants to play. He obviously wants to play. But it wasn't like sort of in your face.
I'm going to tell you this, and I am going to go out of my way to watch Justin Fields whenever he plays. And I know this because I already did this with Mitch Trubisky.
You did?
Yeah, even last year when he played with the Steelers, it was on like one of the monitors.
Well, that's one of the monitors, but.
Yeah, but I'm going out of my way to make sure that I see what he's doing. And so and then this year with Justin Fields, it's even more fresh. Plus, we're all I liked watching Justin Fields play. I still do. I'm very intrigued that at his opportunity in Pittsburgh. So, unlike Mitch, who wasn't necessarily the most fun quarterback to watch, Justin, when he gets his opportunity, is still going to be a fun player to watch.
Do you think he'll start week 1?
No.
Do you think he'll start by week 8?
Yes.
Do you think he'll pass 51%?
I don't know because I'm worried about the injury factor.
Okay.
Like it would not shock me if this goes, Russ plays 3 games, Justin plays 4 games, gets hurt, Russ comes back out there, Justin gets back out there. One of the scenarios that could very well be in play in December, Justin hasn't completely won the job. We don't want to give up a 4th-round pick. Do we give Russell the edge because of that? I mean, sometimes those incentive things actually work against you.
It's possible.
So, but if they're competitive, and the Steelers always are, right? They're always hovering around 500 in December. And if he is, and Russell's hurt, or Justin's clearly the best option, like, they're going to play him then. So, I don't know.
Reminder, final 8 games of the year, no one has it rougher than the Steelers. At home versus Baltimore at a noon kickoff. Then they play Thursday night on the road at Cleveland. Division game, tough matchup. Then they come back and they're back on the road with Cincinnati at noon. Then they're home versus Cleveland, another tough division matchup. After that, they got to go to Philly. Then they got to go to Baltimore on a Saturday. And then they got to play after that on Wednesday versus the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
For wrapping up with Cincinnati.
Oh, they had a brutal.
The gauntlet is real.
We all silly like the mayor.